Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so very much for taking time out of your life to join me today here at the Tarot Closet. My name is Christine. Hello. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Love Tarot reading. Yeah, here with me, Chris. Hi, again at the Tarot Closet. Before we get into your reading, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's reading and subscribe to the channel if you have not. This really helps so much more than you know to continue growing here so that my reading can reach more people, my readings, which means that I can continue channeling for you. So thank you very much. All the links are below. You will find below lots of things going on. One of the things is the tarotcloset.com. Of course, that is my website. And I do occasionally open up my readings to the virtual community, I should say. And at the moment they are closed, so they're not open. I am full, but there is a wait list. If you're interested in a reading, you can just go to the channel, or excuse me, the website and sign up for the mailing list. You can also go straight to the book or reading tab, which will put you right on a waiting list. You just put your email in there. So anyway, I will link all the decks also below, and you can find all the playlists, messages from your person, messages from your spirit guides, twin flame readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, maybe you're just curious, very long and detailed readings. All my readings are timeless. That means they are for you, meant for you when you arrive. You know, like everything in life, it just kind of shows up when you need it. It can be a reading feels like a private reading. It can also be that there's just really particular messages. Sometimes it's one message, you know, it's just something you need to hear, and it can be love related or not, you guys. It just really, yeah. Okay. So hello and welcome if you're here in real time or whenever that is. Maybe it's months, weeks, years later. Remember, it's a general reading, guys, so take what is for you, let the rest go. The future is not fixed. Everyone has free will, energies, outcomes. They can, they will, and they do change. Okay, Sag, let's get into your reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. 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 Okay, so, whoa, guys. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this already. All reversals. This is yours too. Okay, it's really clear what's already going on. So this is a no contact and or in separation reading. This is being tested, I want to say. There is, yeah, it's a really uncertain time for you guys. There's somebody here, look at that, getting mighty close to where your person's energy is the strongest. It's the Lover's card, okay? It's Venus, the planet of love energy. Mercury also comes through. We also have Archangel Raphael here, definitely needing some healing in this connection. You know, this is, well, yeah, I mean, it's the Lover's card in reverse, you guys. Gemini energy. This person has regrets for choices made, maybe choices not made. Wow, some discord maybe has been between you, so it can be that there were some arguments. This can simply be no contact and or in separation for some of you, but this can also represent somebody that you, a breakup, you know, pretty big breakup and a divorce, but it's a period of uncertainty in this connection right now. An indecisive energy coming from your person. It's major arcana. It's the hangman, you guys, and yeah, the hangman is also Uranus energy. So they're not going to stay in here forever. It's change. And I got to tell you, all kinds of shuffling going on, as you know, here at the Tarot Closet. And the hangman was, I want to say, was it in this position? No, it was in this position for Aries. And also it came in to Leo, sort of closer to the end of the reading. But nonetheless, I don't really recommend cross-watching, guys. If you cross-watch, maybe for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, but cross-watching for your person, it's not going to be accurate for you. So if that, in particular, maybe you have another fire sign, that's your rising, but and you can't even have double. Anyway, we're not going to go there. But there's some power struggles going on here. This is a period of uncertainty. And yeah, some indecision. Somebody is in here getting what? To the root of the issues. Look at this, quite literally. A lot of regret. This person regrets some decisions here. And this is, look, I want to show you. Okay, this is the sun energy here. This is, the sun is, of course, connected to, well, the source. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine, okay? Divine timing, doing the work here. And it's also the crown chakra, this knowing. And here, as you can see, this hangman is in here getting quite literally, look. Because the crown chakra is, you know, thinking about various things, trying to understand them, and then knowing them and working out solutions, okay? And this is quite literally the crown chakra. This is the sun beaming here on these issues. This is getting to the root of the issues, you guys. My gosh, you know, right here in this connection. So this person, you are definitely on their mind. The Three of Discs is the very first card coming through, and it's the Three of Pentacles. It's Mars in Capricorn energy. And yeah, this is somebody who was maybe not communicating within the connection, was even maybe slow to commit or still wasn't. Yeah, it can be third parties come in, which can be commitments to other things, whether that's romantic or family, jobs, whatever, even committing to an idea that they're not really wanting to change, but making it feel really unsafe. Because this is divine, the divine and divine timing. It's also growth and communication and yeah, and coming together with another person and communicating, and it's in reverse. So there's not a lot of communication. We see that somebody's here in the hangman energy, and it's a no contact situation here, okay? Or no communication, however that resonates for you. Yeah, soul contract here, but it's being tested, guys. And yeah, that's interesting too, because it's not the Three of Cups, but that's coming through the contract, the connection, and that's not surprising because the Lover's card is here, and it's still the Lover's card. There was a lot of love, and it can be that the regret for the decisions is one that somebody also made kind of for the connection, and whether that's even ending it, you know, whatever it is, they have a lot of regret here. Yeah, and this is in reverse. So, guys, okay. And here in the partnership placement, it's the Four of Cups. I just want to show you the card. This is Cancer and energies. This is the moon in Cancer and energy. Look at that. Somebody here putting a cup, closing, covering the rose, you know, which is growth and love. And, you know, new beginnings here, an emotional cup too, and somebody who's dealing with the loss here in the upright, you know, just kind of closing it and saying, yeah, no, while somebody else is watching. Now here it's in reverse. So it could be that this was in the upright in the connection, and somebody didn't get a kind of a hear from another person, I want to say, like, because the Four of Cups is this feeling of, yeah, kind of coming in, but somebody else being apathetic. So that kind of been you, or kind of even been your person putting that there and, you know, just not really sure what to do, or your person watching you do it. Either way, it's in reverse now. And so there's a new, this is somebody who's trying to find a new way, I feel like, to come, and it's emotionally. So let's see what else is coming through. And it's in your partnership placement. Yeah, and it can even be that some of you are like, well, yeah, I'm here and this person's coming through, and okay, this is me, I'm maybe even moving on. That can be the case because you're both here. This is where their energy is the strongest, but you could also be in the hangman and come out and say, yeah, I'm getting to all the root of the issues, and for me. But I gotta say, I just, it's not real strong, that energy. For me, this is, the love is still here. This person is, you know, and you're kind of both aligning for me today in here, getting to the root of the issue, seeing what you need to see. But this person definitely has regret, because look what's underneath those trees, you know, it's the roots, you know, and you're both here in the Lover's card in reverse. So I do feel that you're both here. Okay, and that's also the divine and divine timing in the source. And that's also coming through here, Archangel Raphael, who is all about healing and kind of fix, you know, what is broken, you know, new beginnings, restoring happiness in the spiritual and physical realm. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the card or cards. It's the Judgment in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, that was actually really prominent. Okay, and this is also yours. Yeah, wow. Yeah, look. So this was somebody, there's still indecision here because we see that in the Hangman. So this is, but it's time really for both of you, because when the Lover's card is uprighted, I feel in this connection, whether it's just even virtually or physically coming together, there is a decision. So it's sort of like, are we moving on, or are we continuing, or are we moving on? I mean, look, it's the Seven of Cups. It's commitment issues, because this is also past energy. So yeah, there's some commitment issues here. And some of you might be saying, yeah, well, I might not stick around. I mean, look what's the Devil card. There's sometimes it can be releasing the ties that bind, okay? But there's also, you're also both still here in this energy. And also what happened, you know, it's a Devil card. And this is Capricorn energy, it's Saturn energy too. And Saturn, you know, oh, Saturn, slowing everything down, which we also see here. So there is some, you're assessing this, just deciding what you're doing. This, I want to say, came through in all fire signs too. I could be wrong, but it's for sure came through in, yeah, was it Leo? Anyway, in any case, I feel you here, Sag, because, well, this is the Seven of Discs. It's the Seven of Pentacles. First of all, it's Venus in Taurus. It's the planet of love. And just sort of pushing around. Look, this is a evergreen wreath. This is the success wreath, okay? It's sort of like waiting on the outcome. You know, somebody here is just, you know, there's a pregnancy in this photo and this dark energy, just because this is somebody who's just been, I feel, waiting for things to come to fruition. And again, this might have been here at some point. But it's finding a new option here. But waiting and waiting, you know, putting in more of the effort. And here it's barren. And, you know, these are like skulls, the past, but they're also full, you know, people. It can also be like there's different sort of faces, if you know what I mean. Almost like some masks too. Interesting. But this is coming through of, assessing it, controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. And this is just having to wait. You know, there's just no way around that in this energy. You'll have to wait, but you're tired of waiting. That's just super clear. Okay, the sun is blocked, sort of blocking this. There's an indecision in there. There's an indecision in the Seven of Cups. This major arcana, the Devil card, look, it's right next to the Hermit in reverse. This is Mercury energy. It's Virgo energy. It's the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. So this, your person here is stuck. We see it. So they might be stuck in this Hangman energy, stuck in their ego, indecisive how to move forward. And for a lot of you, this can be you going. I gotta say, Sag, in this energy, okay? It's not gonna be for everybody, but this is for, you know, for some of you, because look, it's sort of like you're still, these cards, by the way, the lover and the lovers and the Devil's card are really connected cards, okay? And this is in reverse, is in this in the upright. So it's the separation. And then you see the Devil card and it's, you know, yeah, like thinking if you're on a twin flame journey, it's detaching and separating. That won't be for everybody, for sure. Okay. Some of you, this just might be someone you're really wanting to move on from, getting out of the Hangman energy and uprighting the Hermit card, because that's the other thing. This person, if they're coming back in, they might, if for some of you, you might be gone and they might be too late because they don't want to make the mistakes that they made. But there's still a lot of indecision here, and you also don't. That's why I also feel you here. So some of you might upright that Hermit energy. You might even upright this together, the Lover's card, and make that decision to part ways, or even make a decision to come back together, you know. But it's indecision here, so it's not right now. And can it be that there were some indiscrepancies or someone partaking in something a little too much? Yeah, I mean, it's the Devil card and it's here in the reversal and they're regretting it. And that's the thing. So they have a lot of regrets for some choices that they made that are very clearly tied to the Devil energy. So that what's that going to be for you? Okay, it's obviously going to be something different here. And but they're connecting very, very much. This is the regret with this Lover here. Some bad choices, some arguments, some discord over it. Look, they're thinking a lot about it in the Hangman energy. This isn't only time will tell energy for this connection. But if you're feeling like, yeah, no, this is for me, because you have free will, you know, of course. And it can be that you don't want to wait and talk and have a discussion, that you just want to make your own decision and break this tie that you feel you're over, you know, come out of this Hangman energy and go down here and upright the Hermit and say, yeah, okay, now I'm seeing it a lot clearer, getting the clarity, the truth for yourself, the spiritual illumination, maybe not making the same mistake you're afraid of, and maybe moving on. You know, it's just really going to be different for everybody here because you're tired of waiting. I mean, look, it's literally catty corner with this major arcana, with this separation, this darker energy, but it's also a beautiful energy, the outcome. But should this be realized? Yeah. And this gets uprighted and you make decisions together and you're able. But I don't feel a lot of apologetic energy here so much, just that there's a new option. So there's either going to be some new way of communicating here or it's a new option for you, you know, because you're really strong for me in this energy. And indecisive, both of you. You know, this is the starfish. And it's infinite possibilities. It's maybe making something work that wasn't, but everybody has free will. So who's choosing what cup, you know? But this is both of you, I feel, in this energy, assessing the situation. So it can be the Lover's card is uprighted and you make a decision together. This love here, but this isn't working, or maybe you're needing to move on and separate, detach, whatever that's going to be. And look what's here right underneath this major arcana in reverse. It's the Judgment card. You're both here. And yeah, it's Pluto energy, which is regenerative energy, excuse me. And well, yeah, I mean, it's in reverse here, you guys. And it's somebody who's maybe in denial, okay? So, yeah, about what went on. Then maybe they're not quite ready yet, and maybe you might just be gone, okay? By the time everything's getting uprighted, because that's the Pluto energy here. I mean, I want to show you the Judgment card, you know? Here to... Judgment is here to offer clarity, help making a decision, waking somebody up. And this person doesn't make this decision here in this minor arcana because this is a spinner. This can be changed. It's kind of like a maybe wishy-washy energy, but there's still maybe in the Hangman energy. So that's pretty firm here. And this is still no contact. But if these get uprighted, it can be that, yeah, well, and particularly the Judgment card, that they make this decision to own up to stuff here. It's just, is it going to be too late? That's the question. Because there's a denial here about something too, you know. They made a bad decision. There's some lack of judgment here, you guys. And somebody who maybe is afraid to change in their life, who was just afraid to upright these and come and face it, even if it's just giving you some closure. So if that's what energy you're in here, you might not get it. You might just have to make the decision for yourself. If you're wanting to come back together, you can see that it's possible here. The possibility of that is here, but everybody needs to get on the same page here. And I don't feel a lot of apologetic energy yet. I do feel that in the Lover's card, the regret for choices made, okay? Maybe even things that were said, arguments, and you might also be feeling like there's things you said that you regret. Maybe, you know, it's not going to be for everybody, but yeah, so the love is here and the possibilities here, but I know it won't be for everyone that you're waiting around anymore. And, you know, you see the indecision. I mean, this is pretty firm indecision, but obviously eventually the Hangman is going to get out of the tree, get to the root of the issue. So And what are the issues? They're the Devil card, you know, and why you guys are separated. Look at this. Reversal, Lover's card, the upright and the Devil, and the upright Hangman, and the reversal of the Hermit. Look at this, you guys. Okay? You afraid to make this mistake again. This person stuck. It's like a stuck energy that either is going to come unstuck with somebody moving on and somebody coming back and saying, okay, well, there's that. I guess that's they found a new option, or finding a new option to come in and sort this out so you can make some decisions together. But it's just, it's a little stuck energy. I mean, you see it, but you see what caused this separation. It's the Devil card. So what is that for you? And you can see that it's very much on both of your minds. Here, catty corner with the Hangman, you know? Okay, you guys, and I want to remind you two things. One, sometimes always in my readings, it can come through that there's things that come to fruition for you. They're not predictions, you know, in your life in the 3D, I want to say. But it can also be that the message that you need to hear to get clarity or some new insight or make whatever is in a reading for you, you know. And yeah, I mean, everyone has free will, and you trust use your free will and trust yourself, your inner compass, your gut instinct. These are your guardian angels. Okay, so that's something important. And the other thing I wanted to say before we get your overall energy is what's for you will not pass you by. Whatever journey you're on, timing wise, will be different for everybody. What are you waiting for here? It's only you're going to know whether this is worth it for you, this indecision, and what you're going to do about it. I can't tell you that. That's what I wanted to say. But you are deserving of a balanced connection, and mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually giving to each other. A connection where everybody's available, you know. And when somebody can't carry that emotional load or physical load, literally whatever, the other person picks up the slack. That's what we do. And you know that already, but I just wanted to remind you. So let's get the overall energy for Sagittarius. Please show us the overall energy for Sagittarius. Whoa, look, it showed itself already. It's your card, Sag. It's Temperance. Whew, and it came out straight here in reverse. Interesting. So this is feeling a little bit of, and let's see, actually, I'm going to leave it here because let's get your persons. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy for Sag's person? Someone or whoever is revealing themselves today with Sag. Whoa, yeah, look. Okay. What I wanted to say is it can be that it's reversal. It can be that it's belonging to one person. It can be, that I need to pull another card for someone. It can also be that it belongs to both of you. So let's see. And I kind of feel like that's the case because you're both dealing with this, okay? It's Temperance. This is your energy. It's Jupiter energy. It's major arcana. It's in reverse. It's the truth not here yet. It's Sagittarius energy. Temperance is here to, Archangel Michael is here, to protect you, to help light the way, to show you another path. The path that's, bring the subconscious to the conscious here. That's the sun and that's the path, for the highest good of you and for the highest good of all. All right. Temperance is still here. Archangel Michael is still here, but it is in reverse. So it's a little bit, chaotic trying to upright it is what I want to say. Still here. And that's this feeling of, like things are out of your control, which is the feeling here of waiting, just sick of waiting and not knowing what's going on and what is going to happen here. Or what am I going to do? What are they doing? When are we going to talk? It's that feeling of just waiting for this. Just know that this will come a time, you guys, and it can, and I don't give predictions, but it did come through for me to tell you that it can be that it's, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or it can even be that that's how long it's been. And interesting too, there might have been some of you who had a connection of 7 years. That's like when you get that 7-year itch, they say. And this is slow moving pentacle energy, but obviously this is, this is slower in terms of months because look, it's being shown here as a pregnancy, and this is going to eventually, you know, it's going to, yeah, come to some type of end here, okay? This person won't be pregnant here forever. That's what I wanted to say. So this chaotic energy that you might be feeling now won't be lasting, okay? Archangel is here. We just need to get it uprighted for you, Sag. This is your card as well, so that you can see this path, all right? And whether you guys, whether excuse me, Michael is lighting this way for both of you, here, you know, with the cups just back and forth and balancing the emotional energy, it's still going on here in reverse. It's just a little more chaotic. And we see why, because, you know, Saturn is here, the devil card is here jacking everything up, causing some misery, you know, which is what Saturn can do. Yeah, you know, and we see it in the Lover's card in reverse. So this is a little chaotic, but it will upright, okay? It's that feeling of I can't control things. It's controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Letting go, letting God, the divine timing, okay? And what's for you won't pass you by, whatever you're deciding to do here, okay? And yeah, just freeing yourself up, going with this flow here, literally. Because this cooling off period of being separated, I do feel is ending. What you're going to do is, you know, I can't, time-wise, it's really just going to be different for everyone. And what you're going to do is going to be different here. But it really is, well, yeah, going with the flow here, so that you're not feeling so out of control. And look what's interesting. I want to show you. It's the 6. I don't know if you can see. Sorry, guys. It's sometimes hard to get these. Mercury and Aquarius energy. And yeah, so this is a maybe when things where it can't even be somebody physically moved away, excuse me. This even from somebody else, it's not going to be the case. Here, also a lot of like the 7 of Swords energy, which is the next card of kind of preparing to leave, or it was before the leaving. Anyway, it's in reverse, you guys. So there is some trouble here. Moving on from each other, and maybe there's a little trouble moving on from whatever's keeping you apart or whatever caused the separation or breakup, whatever it is. And maybe even just for you of just wanting to move on, you know, because this is stagnancy. It's like travel issues, and we see in Temperance it's in reverse. So Archangel Michael can't quite do the job that Archangel Michael is here for yet, but it's saying, you know, just divine timing here. Yeah, it's only time will tell, and that's going to go for you too. And you're going to know, you know, get this clarity that you need also here in the Hermit energy for what you're wanting to do. And they're both of yours, so I'm leaving them here. This has just been really the case lately. Okay, Sag, I'm going to bring in some messages from their higher self. We'll see about song messages. I just kind of, yeah, we'll get a feel for it and see if they want to come in. Messages from their higher self, guys. What do you want to say to your Sag? You know I still want you. Interesting. Who is sending that? It can also be you. I am always rereading our messages. It's so hard not being in contact. Yeah, I feel this. This is right here with the no contact. The Lover's card in reverse. And where is that? Yeah, it's sort of like... Because Mercury, too, I want to say, is, it's kind of like the 6 of Swords in reverse for me in some ways, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, the 6 of Swords here, and Mercury in Aquarius. And, you know, it's like writing this matter-of-fact letter and then not sending it, you know. It's like reading and writing. So it can be that somebody's been having trouble with that, too, but they're in messages, you know, whether that's you or this person. I love you every day. Whoa, these 3 just popped out, and there's one there. You're still on my mind every single day. I stay up all night thinking of you. Interesting. Bringing in the 9 of Swords. Did this come in already? No. This is Gemini energy. Interesting. Yeah, and this is Gemini and Mars. So that Mars is the energy, the current energy, you know, around. It's the planet of, it's how you do things, you know, the planet of action. Passion, aggression, drive, conflict. So somebody's conflicted here, looking at messages, not sleeping very well. We see this person is in a little bit of denial, I feel. Made a bad decision. We see that there was regret, but this is also you coming through. I got to tell you here in the Judgment card, which is also just feeling like maybe you want to send a message, or maybe some of you even want to move on, but you're just afraid to. So that's not going to be for everyone, but it is there. I was stupid to let you go. That's your person. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. Do you want to send anything else through? Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to bring in some song messages, guys, and then we're going to close your reading. So I just feel like you need a little bit more of these messages from their higher self. There is so much left unsaid. Yes, there is. I feel there really is, guys. And if you're not able to get that clarity through with this person, you know, you can write messages for yourself and say what you want to say, and either send them or don't, you know, and say what you need to say and let that go if that's what you're wanting to do. More channeled song messages, messages from their higher self through song. It can be a song, your song, a song of yours together comes through, or a song of relevance for you. It can be songs you don't like, songs you, sorry guys, I don't know why I just did that on camera. Songs that you don't know, or you really just don't even like. It can be that the message is coming through the sentiment. For example, if it's a song saying, you know, I'm sorry. And it can be messages that I can't even decode, you know, a name, a location, something that triggers something. If you ever feel you're sending it, you're sending it. And if you feel like a song is not giving you a message and you're not sending it, then it wasn't for you. A winding road, a heavy load, is nothing new to see. We know that through the bad times, I'll have you and you'll have me, Aretha Franklin, united together. Interesting. That three of Pentacles, guys, is a minor arcana. So yeah, can that be put back in the upright, Mars and Capricorn energy, and work together and talk and come have better communication, better everything. You know, it's really going to be different for everybody, exactly also where you're at, what you're wanting to do. Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried it on our own, but deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. Sharon Peters Tarot, written by Tom Shaw, Dean Pitchford. After all, that's the Hangman energy, big time. And the Lover's card in reverse. Well, yeah. You were meant to meet this person. It's bringing in the Wheel of Fortunes, the cycles of life. You were destined to meet. And it does feel like a really deep soulmate connection, but it doesn't mean soulmates aren't always going to be life partners, you know. Sometimes they're coming in our lives, romantic and otherwise, to bring lessons, help us reach goals, connect us to people, things, places, thoughts, ideas, to, yeah, I know, teach us lessons, bringing in some pay off some karmic debt, or reach a goal. Whatever it's going to be. Sometimes it's slowing it down. Good old Saturn there, you know, also bringing in the World card. Interesting. But yeah, you know, this is, it can be that there's a new start for the two of you, and it comes, yeah, I mean, maybe it's by way of message, but again, it can also be a new start for you. It really is dependent upon where you're at. You guys, everyone has free will. There is a time for us. Someday there'll time for us. It's like there'll be time together with time to spare, with time to learn and time to share somewhere. Barbara Streisand. Some of you might be saying, I'm hearing, putting a pin in it, you know, like at a later time. Again, you know, it's just not going to be that every message is yours. So it's the laughter we will remember. Whenever we remember the way we were, Barbara Streisand. Yeah, that's the regret and the Lover's card. Well, I've been haunted in my sleep. You've been starring in my dreams. Lord, I miss you. Miss you, Rolling Stones. Who is not sleeping here? Looking at messages. Okay, that's the last three. First, I'm going to look at this. I've looked at clouds from both sides now. From up and down, and still somehow it's clouds illusions. I recall I really don't know clouds at all. This is regret. It's the Lovers in reverse. It's indecision. Both of you, it's lack of clarity, which I feel is for you, even for this person. I feel like it's all coming here though. If you haven't heard Joni Mitchell's version of Both Sides Now, please make sure you go and listen to it. If you're a regular viewer, you probably have, but if not, it really is seeing another side here. Yeah, I do feel that this, for some of you, this is maybe just putting it to, you know, closing it out. For others, it's just changing everything and all the things that need to come out between you. Time has come again, and love is in the wind. Like some music in a dream, you made them all come true when you came inside my life. Now I'm lost inside of you, lost in the music and lost in your eyes. I could spend all of my time hearing songs you sing. Lost inside of you, Barbra Streisand. So much Barbra Streisand here. She's a very sentimental, romantic. She can also be has an edge to her, doesn't she? Interesting too, you know, she has a really bad stage fright. I have that as well as a musician. You probably would never know it. So there is a little bit of fear here. You will remember when this is blown over and everything's all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you, love of my life, Queen, written by Freddie Mercury. Okay, you guys, uprighting that Lover's card there. Admitting to stuff that there's still a little denial. It's the last card, and then we're going to close your reading. I'm just going to put this here. Why do stars fall down from the sky? Every time you walk by, just like me, they long to be close to you. Close to you, the Carpenters, written by Hal David. You guys, yeah. I like this energy. I like this ending on this card. Sagittarius, it's been my honor to channel for you as always, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. Thank you so much. I would like to invite you again, if you have not, to like today's reading if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you have not subscribed to the channel. And if you want to share it, having those notifications on so you know when your readings come. They're around 5 to 8 days. Readings may be for you 1 week, maybe they're not. There's a lot going on down there if you want to check out messages from your person, at twin flame readings, soulmate readings, whatever. Or not. I could also see you next week. But make sure you have your notifications on so you know when readings are coming in general, whether you're interested or not. And I will be going live a lot. I'm just looking probably at later in the spring because I need to sort out the technical issues, and I've just sorted out many of them as I'm progressing in my also other things going on in my life. So I can't get to the going live stuff and complete what I need to yet, but I will be soon. And then there's going to be a lot of lives, so you might want to know about that as well. Okay, you guys, thank you again very much. I wish you love, light, all things good in your life. Have a beautiful day, and yeah, I'll see you at another reading, Sag.